So, who is it who inspires such self-sacrifice in these creatures? Once again, there is only one answer to that question. God created penguins. It is also God who inspired in them the amazing sacrifices they make. In the Quran, God has revealed his dominion over living things. There is no creature God does not hold by the forelock. My Lord is on a straight path. The sacrifices animals make for their offspring can be seen from the very coldest regions on Earth to the very hottest. These are the jungles of Thailand. The greatest problem facing stork chicks here is the boiling heat. The adult storks bring their chicks water in their beaks. They then pour it over the chicks whose feathers have not even formed yet. That cold shower gives the chicks a little relief. The chicks also need shade as well as those cold showers. And their parents provide the shade they need. They open their wings and shelter them from the hot sun. The care the storks take of their young, their devotion and sacrifice, makes them some of the most exemplary parents in the world. Many species of duck carry their young in their wings. When the mother emerges on dry land, it is time for the ducklings to alight. The mother makes a few adjustments to the nest to make it comfortable for her offspring. While this is going on, the males are collecting food for them. When the male returns to the nest, it carefully feeds the ducklings. When the duckling has eaten, it once again returns to the safest place for it, under its mother's wings. Other creatures are also closely protected by their mothers, very closely indeed. Let us now take a trip to see this close and splendid protection in action. To the river Nile. In these waters live Nile crocodiles. Crocodiles are some of the fiercest creatures in the world. Yet, they are also some of the most loving mothers on earth. The female crocodile buries her eggs in the sand along the river bank. When the time comes for them to hatch, she carefully begins to clear the sand away. She is very careful not to damage the eggs in any way. The eggs begin to hatch as soon as the sands on top of them have been cleared away. And the tiny crocodile babies emerge. At this point, a very surprising thing happens. The mother opens her huge jaw with its sharp teeth and takes the baby in her mouth. The first scientists who witnessed this believed that the crocodiles were eating their young, whereas the truth is very different. The safest place on the shore for the babies is in their mother's mouth. Very carefully and gently, the mother takes her babies one by one into her mouth. The newborn babies literally beg to enter their mother's mouth. The female also takes the unhatched eggs in her mouth and squeezes them just hard enough to crack the shells. These razor-sharp teeth can tear a buffalo or antelope to pieces. The pressure a crocodile's teeth can produce when biting its prey reaches spectacular dimensions. Yet she behaves so sensitively and carefully when taking its young into its jaws that those teeth never do them any harm. Once the mother has filled her mouth with her babies, she returns to the river. She goes to a safe and shallow bank she has already selected. She then carefully opens her mouth and shakes her head. She gently drops the babies and unhatched eggs in the water. And the water is suddenly full of tiny crocodiles. When it comes time for her eggs to hatch, a creature as fierce and savage as a crocodile turns into a mother full of love and care for her babies. The babies are now under their mother's protection at all times. Near the crocodile nest at around that time, things are happening under the ground. Turtle eggs under the sand crack open, and the tiny babies slowly come to the surface. These tiny creatures are totally defenseless. They need to enter the water at once if they are to survive. And they miraculously begin to rush towards the water as soon as they hatch. There are giant crocodiles in their way. Yet the crocodiles do the babies no harm. The baby turtle passes by this giant crocodile in complete confidence. This baby turtle has got lost. It suddenly finds itself face to face with a hungry crocodile thousands of times larger than itself lying in the sun. The crocodile sees the baby. At first sight, it would appear as if the baby is doomed. The crocodile suddenly opens its mouth and places the baby turtle between its sharp teeth. Yet it does not intend to eat it. The crocodile straightens the turtle, which has come the wrong way round. Then, surprisingly, the crocodile carries the lost baby turtle to the water it has failed to find. The feelings of love that God has inspired in this predator save not only its own offspring, but the tiny baby turtle too. God created every living thing in the world, and every living thing behaves in the manner decreed by Him. In one verse, God reveals,